An asteroid may have done in the dinosaurs, and global warming seems to be gaining on the ice caps, but might Las Vegas mega casinos also be headed for extinction, the victims of an economic deep impact? Well, here's my co-anchor Bill Weir with an inside look at what may be the last of a dizzying, dazzling, dying breed.
The hottest party in Vegas this New Year's Eve cost $25 million, but it was not at any of the monster casinos Americans know so well. And it had nothing to do with magicians or showgirls. No, instead, Jay-Z and Coldplay rocked a strip startup, a property with no history, no gambling legacy, and many thought no chance of ever opening. But against all odds, the Cosmopolitan is the talk of Sin City these days, for reasons far beyond their curious ad campaign.
My mom called me and she said, I saw that commercial, and I don't know what it meant, but I kind of liked it.
Really?
She really did.
The one with the pantsless bellboy?
Yeah, she liked it. But it's got puppies, too. It's got a pantsless bellboy, and it's got puppies.
John Unwin is the man in charge of the Cosmopolitan, the leading man in a story that represents America's boom and bust era like few others. The casino metaphor is often used when describing the causes of the Great Recession, but in this case, it really fits. You see, 6 years ago, a developer named Ian Bruce Eichner unveiled plans for an almost $4 billion monstrosity with 28-foot robots playing guitars and a tower of expensive condos. But when he defaulted on his loans, Deutsche Bank became the sudden owners of an unfinished hotel casino.
It was my very first visit to Las Vegas. I stayed at Caesar's Palace.
And after finding no buyers, the German bankers doubled down, lured Unwin away from Caesar's Palace, and finished the place with an entirely new concept. So who do you think is your ideal clientele? Who are you going for?
Well, we call our customer the curious class, which is 59 million Americans who self-identify as they enjoy travel, they're open-minded, they like adventure, they like to explore, they enjoy foreign food, and they enjoy interesting hotel concepts.
So this is for people who don't want to bring the kids to see pirate ships.
I would agree with that.
Yes, instead of luring gamblers with pirates or gladiators, this place devotes some of its most valuable real estate to a Dutch design store that sells really expensive chairs made of rags. And the lobby is more like a postmodern art gallery. Rockwell.
So this is a new one we developed called Effervesce.
The architect's best-known work includes the home of the Academy Awards, the ultra-hip Nobu restaurants, and even experimental playgrounds. But he had never done a casino before, and in the best way possible, it shows. How many of your bosses wanted to put slot machines right here instead of this cool art? Was that a fight?
No, it wasn't a fight.
Yeah.
It wasn't a fight.
We could have a game where you count the bubbles and whoever's right.
Unlike these sprawling gambling malls on the Strip, Rockwell had to take a relatively small 9-acre footprint and go up. Wow, look at that.
What we thought of as an inhabitable chandelier.
Wander through that chandelier, and instead of buffets, you'll find a lineup of rock star chefs like Jose Andres, ready to feed you an Iberico ham and caviar taco.
You eat this, and your life is going to change forever.
Okay, good.
No. Are you?
I'm
this
ready
is a big
for
commitment.
that. My life could use some changing. I don't deserve this.
I think you do. We wanted to bring the
Then we-
spirit of Spain. So many of these things that you see are from Spanish designers, Spanish artists. So here is like the Spain of today, but also the Spain of yesterday.
The scent of his one-of-a-kind paella fire pit wafts next door, where instead of another chain boutique, DJ Vice caters to a subculture that craves custom Nikes.
These people wait and wait for these shoes. So, I mean, you got them on early. You're getting the special VIP Vegas treatment.
Will I be attacked?
Yeah, I think so. You gotta be careful. When someone asks you your shoe size, just run.
A household name on the club scene, DJ Vice is signed on here to keep the party pumping at Marquee, a job obviously not for amateurs.
So now let me try your right side if you got the right side out.
I got, it's the shoes. It's got to be the shoes.
All you need is a DJ name now.
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think is good?
I mean, you want to keep it real short and like DJ.
How about DJ Nightline?
There you go. Done.
Hey.
Check for him on the next flyer in Vegas.
Although maybe Ted Koppel has it already. And then there are the high roller rooms, each with a balcony overlooking the desert glitz. This is very shrewd because you've basically poached the Bellagio's fountains as your front view here.
Oh, it looks nice.
These terrace views are another one-of-a-kind experience, but they also show Unwin and his team exactly what they're up against. Vegas is still limping back from a horrible slump, with too many rooms and not enough guests. If they somehow manage to draw more gamblers than their bigger neighbor, the Bellagio, it will still take 15 years for those German bankers to break even. I spent most of the 5-hour flight here reading your obituaries. Everybody who writes about the Cosmopolitan lists all the reasons it's going to fail. What is that like?
Well, I've been practicing for this opportunity my entire life, and I think what people have said to me is, you know, how does it feel to be the last in a 21-year run of these mega casino resorts being built and developed in Las Vegas? And I don't see it that way.
So this isn't the last casino?
This is definitely not the last casino. You know, Las Vegas has a great history of reinventing itself. And you can think of a few periods in time, the Mirage being one example. It was a sea change for Las Vegas. And I believe that the Cosmopolitan will be seen as the beginning of that next era. At the front door, since I've been here in Las Vegas, Thursday afternoon or Friday afternoon, and I watch people walk in for their weekend, and the look on their face, you can just see it.
What's the look on their face when they're leaving?
Well,
Is there a mortgage payment?
okay, so I'm not in this for an altruistic purpose. You know, we're in the business to make money. But I want people to feel like it's a fair exchange. So when I walk on the plane, I'm going to be able to tell the guy who stayed at the Cosmopolitan, because he's tired and he's leaning back, he's got a smile on his face. and that's the whole thing about a feeling worth returning to.
Hangover with a smile. You can use that. All right, let's go lose some money.
Now you're talking.
It's Vegas, baby. Thanks to DJ Nightline for that report. Up next, over the last